guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Jason, and today I've got the Vanquish fordyce out here at Crawler County for a little upgrade test. And today's test is going to be the Injora 35 kg servo winch that I've installed in the front of this little beast here. But before we get started, let's pop the body off and take a look at the installation, and then we'll go around the course here and find some nice spots to test out this winch and see how it performs. There it is underneath the body. That is the Injora servo winch. It just bolts right into the chassis next to the steering servo. Then underneath you will have your spool, which has a steel cable attached to it that goes right through the fair lead hole here into the front. It's not at too bad of an angle. I'm a little unsure about the steel cable. I may end up switching to the rope that was included with the servo. I think it'll spool up a little better. The cable seems a little stiff, but we'll test it out here today and see if it does perform okay. But then I put a hook on the front of it. This is just a fishing hook that I ground the points off and painted red. Looks pretty good on the front. It'll make a good grapple. But anyways, it was a really easy install. You just plug that into your channel 4 slot on the Vanquish receiver. Go into your sub menus here to select your endpoints for channel 4. That'll determine how fast it spools in and out, and you're ready to go. So let's get started here. Here we go. Gonna do a little crawling here around the course and see if we can't find a couple good spots to try out this winch. And on the walk out here, I think I ran into something that we should try, so I'm gonna head over there first, but not before I do a little obstacle crawling here with the fordyce. This has really become my new go-to truck. Absolutely love it. Really one of the best RTRs I've ever owned. Highly recommend it. And it's running all stock electronics still. Only thing that's changed is wheels and tires. And these tires are Red Cat off the Ascent. The wheels are just Injora V blocks. And I got a couple 3D printed doodads on it. But a really nice looking, good performing truck. But here we go. Here is our first obstacle that we're going to try, and I'm going to wrap this winch up and over here and see if we can get over the top of this ledge here. So I'm going to set okay, so here we go. I'm going to unspool this winch and let it go up and over top of the obstacle here. But like I said, this steel cable tends to kind of slip on the spool. The cable's a little stiff, and you can see there, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's a few kinks in the cable already. I think the rope would probably work a little better, but we'll see how that turns out. And then I'm gonna go over top of here and hook this grapple right on the underside of this rock. There we go. I think I got a secure point there, so let's try this out. Okay, here's the fordyce, and here's our grapple that we've secured on the other side. So let's turn this thing on and see what happens. And I'm going to start out just using the power of the winch. All I'm going to do is steer. I'll probably have to throttle a little bit to get it up over this ledge here. Yep, but now. Okay, that was good. One more throttle. All right, I'm gonna stop the winch, give a little throttle. The winch came off, and there we go. Successful first test right there. That was pretty cool. And actually, that was my first time ever using an RC winch, so that's a lot of fun. This is going to open new possibilities here for our Cheerio challenges and everything else we do at the channel. So let's cruise on here and find something else. Should probably make sure that winch is reeled in all the way. That looks pretty good. These tires really do well on this truck. I don't know what it is, but they hook up really good. Oh, look at that. See, there's something that I hadn't considered. That grapple just cut onto that rock. So I suppose I could, you know, put that up over the roof and attach it to the back to get it out of the way. Might be something I have to do. But yeah, that's definitely something I'm gonna have to do. That grapple is like a anchor right there on the front of this thing. So let's do that real quick and then I'll continue. Okay, there you go. Now we've got it up out of the way. That shouldn't be an issue anymore. But let's see if we can seal this wall. Well, not like that, we're not going to. Let's see if I can clear this wall. Bumper is definitely going to be a problem here. I cannot get a tire on it, so let's let the winch out, grapple up here somewhere and see if we can get up this pile of brick. Okay, so I have the line let out and I've kind of got the grapple kind of wedged down in here, so that is pretty much all the length that I have. So let's see if that's going to be enough to work with. All right, it's lifting the front off the ground. There's a little bit of throttle help here. There we go. I think we can unhook it right here. All right, we got the Vanquish back under its own power. And the rest of this climb should be a piece of cake for this truck. And it is. Make sure to hit the like button if you enjoy this content. That will help our channel. And also subscribe if you like this content. I'm going to do another lap around here. I just want to have some fun with these tires here for a minute. Like I said, I don't know what it is about these tires on this truck, but man, they hook up. I think I see something right here that's going to be our last winch test of the day. Here we go. I got the grapple up here, kind of wedged underneath a rock, and this is going to be pretty tough. Let's try this thing out. Ooh, it's definitely not going to help it. Throttle it at just the right time here. There we go. Uh-oh, lost my winch. So my winch popped out right before I got to the top. Let's see if I can throttle this thing on up here. You know what? Now's a good time to use the winch again. Here we go. Winches. I got one prong of the grapple here. Fordyce is hanging on for dear life over here, so let's kick this thing on and see if we can make it. It's holding. There we go. Awesome winch. Really has a lot of power. You know, I'll check the temperature here when it's done, but I don't think it's working hard at all. But works great on the Fordyce. So that's it for our winch test today. But if you want to stick around for one last difficult crawl, I'm gonna strap this winch on the back and head on over there. Here we go. Let's make our way over to the ridge line and really see how these tires hook up on here. And I forgot to mention, these do have the blue Injora foams in it. Here we go, we're at the ridge line, and the only two trucks in our fleet that have made it are the Capra 4-wheel steer and then the Element Ecto with a set of ruptures on it. So this will be a pretty tough climb for the Vanquish Fordyce here. Well, that is a good start. That was a good start. Somehow I need to get my tire back up on here again. Kick me off. Really tough. Well, there we go. If I can get that hook with that tire. Ooh, got it. at that. A little bit of a bad spot here. Okay, I think we're looking better now. There we go. To get the right tires back up on that wall over there. Try to get around here so we can see it better. There we go. Now we're looking pretty good. Nope, that rear tire keeps dropping off there. All right, don't think we're gonna make it, but that was a good try by the Fordyce. These tires are really good on here. Probably the best tires I've tried on it so far, but if you like this sort of content, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.